Hello, assistants. May God bless you abundantly. It's a pleasure to be here with you once again. And today we have something really special for you. As you know, over the past few weeks, actually a few days, we've been speaking to you about the importance of the Word of God in the life of those who serve God. In fact, we even started a new and special Bible study on Wednesday. And I was reading something here very, very important for all of us. And here you understand why the Word of God for those who want to be faithful to Him is crucial. And Psalm 119 says the following: Your word I have hidden in my heart that I might not sin against you. Look at this. Your word I have hidden in my heart that I may not sin against you. Usually you hide something that is very important, very precious, very valuable to you. You don't hide or you don't lock away something that has no value. But here the psalmist is saying that because he has kept the word of God hidden in his heart, that prevented him from sinning. And here we understand why many sin. Why do many sin? Simple. Because they have not kept or hidden the word of God in their heart. Time starts to pass and people start to consider, to think that other things are more important. Time off and personal plans and projects. The busyness of life. And usually what suffers, every time that people say, I haven't got time, they don't stop to work more. Listen, I don't have time, so I need to stop working this much so I have more time. People don't do that. People don't say, I don't have time, so I need to cut off my hobbies, my TV series binge watching. People don't do that. Every time that someone says, I don't have time, what suffers? God always gets the short end of the stick. God always suffers. Whenever someone has to cut something out of their life, it's always cutting off coming to church. Isn't that unfair? But that same person wants God to be at their beck and call. And here the psalmist teaches us the secret. No matter what goes on in your life, how busy you are, what is happening, the secret is keep the word of God hidden in your heart. In this fast of Daniel, we've been investing in this. And since we have had more time in our hands, we've been investing in reading the word of God more, talking to Him more. And when God sees that we have this care to learn from His word and then keep His word in His heart, then we don't sin. Do you know why we don't sin? Because the more we seek God through His word, the more the fear of God is produced inside of us. Perhaps the fear of God in your heart is dwindling, is disappearing, because maybe the word of God no longer has the weight and the importance that it did in your life. A Christian, like we said here a few weeks ago, what do you call a Christian who doesn't read the Bible? You don't call him anything, because there is no such thing. A Christian who doesn't read the Bible doesn't exist, because that person is not a person of God, is not a Christian. For those who are of God, for those who serve Him, who value their salvation, the Word of God has a tremendous weight, a tremendous importance, and you should invest in doing that every day. The fast of Daniel will end in a couple of days, but if you have, over the past few weeks, invested in keeping the Word of God hidden in your heart, and for that reason, surely you feel stronger. For that reason, surely you have stayed away from sin. And of course, assistants don't live in sin, but this message that is recorded every week is open for everybody to watch. If you haven't fell into, if you haven't fallen into sin over the past few weeks because you've been connected with God in this fast of Daniel, then the message here, the moral here is very simple. Continue doing what you've been doing. And just as we finish, I want to read this verse again. Your word I have hidden in my heart that I might not sin against you. May God bless you. Share this message with other assistants and with anyone else you want if you feel that it has blessed you. Bye-bye.